Hello everyone. This is a video that's going to be a little bit of a rant and a lot of my opinion. The subject is the Blizzard store. I wasn't going to make a video of my opinion on this, but that was until I found out that players are harassing other players, which is just absolutely ridiculous in my mind. But first let me explain what's going on. About a week or two ago they've data mined some information that Blizzard is planning to add an item, and this item will increase your experience gained. This item can be bought with real money and has caused some controversy about WoW becoming pay to win while still keeping a monthly subscription. Now what you need to know first off, that this is data mined information. It's not even implemented yet. It's unsure what the price will be. It's unsure if it will even come to our servers. From a post on the forums they said that they're going to test this in Asian regions where they're paid per hour instead of monthly, and then after testing and checking feedback they might bring it to our servers. With this information, people started making forum topics, letting their voice be heard, that this is greedy and pure evil, and that allowing people to buy a benefit over others should not be possible, all kinds of opinions. Now my opinion is that I completely agree that an experience buff is a benefit compared to others. However, that benefit in the game that we have today is very limited. I mean, what can they do with it? Reach max level faster, right? I've seen arguments about them being able to gear up before you. But really all gear is behind a weekly lockout, and leveling doesn't have to take longer than 3 days, even without the experience buff. The one thing that I can imagine is that they can get the Realm First achievement before you, and honestly those who want that achievement will take any benefit that they can find, and besides, who honestly cares about achievements? That being said, it is of course a slippery slope to what they might possibly bring in the store in the future. I think we all have to draw a line for ourselves when it comes to what's acceptable. I personally don't give a crap if I'm completely honest. As long as they don't place content in the store like raids or dungeons or whatnot, as long as I can experience all content without paying extra, I'm perfectly fine with them selling the best gear to a player. But that's just me. Like I said, we all have to draw that line, and the only thing that worries me is if the game will become like Diablo. They had a real money auction house there, and in a game that's driven by farming gear, it's often not the best option to offer that gear for real money. That is of course assuming that they will even implement this on our servers, and assuming that they will even implement items like that. Now if you truly have something against this, being your principles or an experience buff is already your line, then by all means do something about it. You can make a topic on the forum, of course, voicing your opinion, but know one thing. Money talks, not forum posts or hashtags on Twitter, it's money that talks. I saw someone comment that they made Xbox change their mind about the policy by posting on the forums. Please don't think for a second that they listen to that. Of course it has some effect, feedback always has, but the main thing what changed their mind was money. Nobody pre-ordered the damn thing, so they had to do something, and that's the same with WoW. If they see that people dislike this in-game store option and they're unsubscribing, then that will hurt their wallets, and that will put something in motion. Which brings me to what actually pushed me to making this video. Besides this potion experience buff, they also recently added free helmets, and that you can buy for like 12 bucks a piece, and they can only be used for transmogrification. I read an article, and I have no idea if it's true or not, but apparently they kicked someone from a looking for raid group because that person had bought an helmet. They were so outraged that a person would support Blizzard by buying this item that they decided to kick them. This of course got some comments and response, with people saying that they spit on people with the helmets on, or ignore them, or whatever vile things come to their petty little minds. And I'm thinking to myself, are you fucking kidding me? Who the hell are you to decide what people spend their money on? If you don't support the items they sell in the store, if this is against your principle, then by all means show some balls and unsubscribe to the game. Of course you can have an opinion about it. I also scratch my head if I see someone running around with a store pet, but that's their business. It's their money, not yours. This kind of behavior would almost make me go to the store and buy every item that I could find just to rub it in your face. Come on guys, you don't have to support this. There are good ways of letting your voice be heard, but don't take it out on the players. So just to make it clear, I don't support what they're doing with the Blister items. I think that all items should be available in the game, including mounts, including pets. But if people want to pay extra money, I'm not going to judge it. I don't support that people need to pay for a realm transfer when a realm is empty. I think this is a problem that Blizzard needs to fix, and I think they should offer this for free. I don't support any of this, but I just don't buy it. If someone else does believe it's worth their money, then by all means, who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? It's perfectly fine to have an opinion and to be against this, but don't harass other players. This isn't showing your strength to Blizzard, it's acting like an asshole and trying to justify it. Don't be an asshole. And that's the end of my opinion, guys. Until next time, hopefully with some more fun topics. See ya!